Hey guys, my name is Jasenia, and today we have the Candy Band Creator toy. What we're gonna do today is that we're gonna go ahead and unbox this, and then we're gonna actually create something out of it, right? So let's get started. So to start out, just by looking at the box, apparently there's 1,515 pieces in here. That's probably including all the different colored beads that come into this. So I wouldn't say that you're necessarily going to be using every single piece from here, but the good majority of it. So let's go ahead and unbox this. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. And then everything is nice and wrapped up here. So the first thing I pulled out here is the elastic string that you will be using to help make sure that all the beads come together in order to actually make the candy band bracelets. And it actually brings like a sufficient amount from what I could see. So it should be enough to at least create one bracelet today. We also have these little wheels right here, which you do have to assemble, and some needles too. These needles are, I wouldn't say safe, like obviously it can be a choking hazard, hence why the recommended age range is 6 and up, but just know that it does come with these fake needles. They don't poke you necessarily, however, you have to be careful, around smaller children. Also comes with these little spins, kind of wheels things, which I know we have to assemble it together. It's one piece, another piece, and the big base on the bottom so that we actually have something to work off of. And let's assemble this first before we continue actually. So you just slip it in on the sides. Just make sure you line everything up. There we go. Also comes with a variety of different beads in different colors. We have white, black, green, teal, yellow, pink, purple, and orange, which are really nice colors. And you have definitely sufficient enough. This is the piece that I was actually looking for. We have instructions here too. Let's put that to the side for a minute. Go. So this piece, I believe, is just supposed to fit, yeah, just like that. And then these have to go in here. Just like that. And then this, I believe, is important. Yeah. So in here comes the instruction manual on how to pretty much set everything up. It also comes with instructions on how to actually create the whole entire bracelet, things of that sort. Yeah, pretty much if you couldn't find like an instructional video or anything like that, you just pretty much have to follow along the instructions here, and it's good enough to tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. And then of course it comes with these different designs. We have here, we have an OMG bracelet, an I love you bracelet, this one with daisies, a rainbow one, this kind of really cool chevron pattern, a BFF bracelet for your friends, a Hey bracelet, XO, another rainbow bracelet, and this is another pattern. But as you could see, it does come with patterns. I believe there is a website where you can actually print out more patterns let's say you don't like any of these, you can kind of print out your own patterns, or you can kind of make your own patterns as well. If you obviously get really creative with it and you kind of start playing with the actual, you know, piece more, like the actual toy more, I'm sure you could create some really cool different bracelets. So in order to actually create the bracelet, you're supposed to take this pattern and you're supposed to go roll it up until the white line right there, making sure everything is kind of aligned, getting a piece of tape, and then it should make like a little tunnel here, and then you go ahead and you slip that into the toy. Now the gray areas of this, that's the areas that you don't place any like any beads at all. It's only the colored areas that you're supposed to place the actual colored beads. So since this one is rainbow, we're gonna need the orange, the yellow, the blue, the green, and the pink, and the purple. Yeah. So let's set aside all the other colors, and let's go ahead, and you actually have little containers down here where it makes it a lot easier for you to just grab the beads as you're going along. So we're gonna dump some in there, some pink. To actually accordingly have this so that you are doing the pattern correctly, you're gonna see within itself these little tongs going this way, and that block pretty much has to be within those little tongs. You will only see it honestly when you kind of get up close to the toy, because to kind of see it right now on the camera is kind of hard. Everything is nice and lined up, and we're gonna go ahead and start laying all of our beads down according to the pattern. Yeah, everything is lining up perfectly. So let's go ahead and just do that for now. And to apply these into the toy, it's not that hard at all, actually. You literally just push it in and it snaps right in. So far, so easy. And I noticed that pretty much the whole setup is pretty easy. I just feel like the part where it's gonna get confusing is the actual weaving part about it, which, I mean, it doesn't seem super complicated, but it'll definitely probably be something that you have to pay attention to ensure that it comes out really good. And there we go. So now we have pretty much all of our colors placed out, and now we can actually start going in with the string so that it can start being put together. So after you've already laid out all of your beads, now you're gonna go ahead and pick up your string and you're gonna unravel it as much as you possibly can. I'm gonna keep it like this just because I feel like it's neater. Other videos show people already kind of cutting it out in order to start. I just feel like this is more of the neater way of doing it. I just feel like keep it more organized if you just kind of keep it on the actual little like spindle thing it comes with. So you're gonna grab your needle, your fake needle, and you're gonna make sure to loop that string through the hole. How long you're gonna need your thread. You're supposed to loop the string around this hook right here 6 times. But like I said, I have this here, so I'm just gonna leave it right there, and we're gonna get started. So in order to have this whole bracelet kind of be together, I'm gonna start out with this pink color right here, and I'm gonna loop that string through, and then you're supposed to go to the top upper left bead, which would be this pink bead right here. And go ahead and put that string through. And then you're supposed to go down again to your lower left bead, which is this purple one right here. And then to finish it off, you're supposed to go to the, again, upper left bead, being this purple one. Grab the needle, loop it through, and pull. So now we have that first kind of row going on. Since this is a much shorter bracelet, we don't actually have to bring this thread all the way to the hook over here. Normally you would do that if your bracelet was a lot bigger, because then once you kind of get the whole string through all the way to the other side, you unhook it and then you pull tightly. But since this is such a small bracelet, it wouldn't make sense to hook it all the way over here. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to the next row, which is literally the bead under the one you just finished looping. You're gonna go ahead and loop that needle through and pull. And then you need to go up. So you're gonna see that here the string starts to kind of go through a bead you already put the string through. This is very normal. You're actually supposed to do this so that the whole thing kind of is together. So from that bead right there, you go up to the upper right, since we're moving to the right now. Loop it through, down, lower right, loop it through, up, upper right bead, loop it through. And then continue to the one underneath. Make sure the string is nice and tight. Upper left, loop it through, lower left, upper left. And like I said before, there are going to be some beads that you already passed the string through. This is normal, so that the actual whole bracelet actually starts to hold itself. So I'm going to continue on for the entire bracelet in the exact same way that I've been showing you guys how to loop it. You know, just keep it consistent, take your time with it. Don't rush into it, because then if you loop, like if you forget to loop through a bead or you miss your spot or something, it's not going to come out perfect. So you have to make sure that you're kind of just paying attention and doing exactly the way that I pretty much showed you guys already. So now we're reaching the end, and you're just gonna go ahead and keep going over it the same way that you've been doing it, and you should, if everything came out correctly, end literally on the bead that is right next to the other bead that you started with. So when you reach this ending right here, what you're going to do now is you're literally gonna do a simple knot. Make sure everything is nice and tight. Do one, do another simple knot. Making sure everything is tight. And then you're gonna grab your scissors, cutting it as close as possible to the edge as you possibly can. And then now we take this off. Going ahead and taking this out as well. And popping all the beads off. And now you should be able to take off your bracelet. And then you're going to go back and find, there we go, where you did everything, and just tighten everything back up. Just take it nice and easy, because this is all pretty much woven into each other. So once you pretty much tightened it up as best as you could, you can just put it on, and that's it.